Hey guys, welcome back. So another month has come and gone, and I'm here to show you everything that I picked up in the month of July 2026. But before we do that, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I really would appreciate it. We talk about physical media here. We talk about 4Ks, we talk about Blu-rays. We get into a little bit of reviews. We're going to be doing a lot of lists here. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, all that, really would appreciate it if you subscribed. Also, if you like what you see here today, hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. And once you hit the like button and subscribe, if you would hit that bell notification, so every time I put up a video like this, you will be notified. But let's get into it and show you everything that I got in the month of July. All right, so the first section that we're gonna go over is the Criterions. As you know, it was Barnes & Noble's 50% off sale. So everything in store and online was 50% off. Also, Amazon was matching that. And so I was able to pick up quite a few titles from Criterion. I think it's probably the most Criterions I've ever picked up during one of their sales. Went a little bit crazy with them, but I got some good stuff here, so I'm excited to show you what I got. The first one I got here today is A Face in the Crowd. I talked about this one in one of my previous videos. Absolutely amazing film. Really like this one. If you haven't checked this one out, I highly recommend it. Only on Blu-ray. They may put out a 4K, I'm not sure, but I'm happy to have this one. Starring Andy Griffith. Great film here, A Face in the Crowd. Next one I got is Body Heat. This one stars William Hurt. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Hadn't had a chance to check this one out yet, but really excited to dive into this one. But we have the 4K of Body Heat. Next one we have is Lee Marvin in Point Blank. This was one I was really excited when they announced it. I've heard great things about it. Hadn't had a chance to check this one out, and for most of these Criterions, I haven't had a chance to watch them yet. I've watched a few of them, but yeah, this was one I was really excited to see. This will be a first time watch for me. This is a 4K of Point Blank. Next one we have is a Billy Wilder film, and it is Ace in the Hole. Really good movie here. I'm a big Billy Wilder fan, and so pretty much anything he does, I'm gonna want to check out. I've been seeing this one, eyeing it for a while. I knew during this sale, this is one I wanted to grab. But Ace in the Hole, really good film. This is a Blu-ray from 1951. Highly recommend this one, Ace in the Hole. Another one that just released this year is Network. Really great film. I seen this one a long time ago. I hadn't had a chance to check out the 4K yet, but another one that when it was announced, that was automatic. I knew I was going to pick this one up. Really enjoyed this one. I saw it back in the day, and can't wait to check out the 4K on this one. But we have Network. Next one we have is Mikey and Nikki. This is a film from 1976. This is a Blu-ray. I had never heard of this one. I was actually in Barnes & Noble. I was looking through and saw this one and kind of caught my eye. Hadn't seen this one yet, so this would definitely be a first time watch for me, but sounded good from what I read, and you know, I'm up for a blind buy, and really excited to check this one out. We have Mikey and Nikki. Another one I picked up is the 4K of Paris, Texas. I've heard this is an amazing film. Really great cast from 1984. Trying to see as many 1984 films as possible. That's a great year for film, and I heard this is one of the best. So looking forward to checking out Paris, Texas. Then we have Martin Scorsese's After Hours. This is one that has been on my list for a couple years now, and every sale comes around and I keep thinking I'm gonna get it, and then I push it to the side and I say I'll get it on the next sale. Well, this was the year that I finally pulled the trigger, and I can't wait to watch it. We have the 4K of After Hours. One I seen years ago and enjoyed it when I saw it, but I'm interested in checking it out again. We have Dr. Strangelove. I know that that Criterion just announced that they're doing a Stanley Kubrick box set, all his films on 4K, which I think is awesome. It's going for a pretty hefty price tag, and so not something that I'm gonna get, but I'm happy just to have the Blu-ray here. But we have Doctor Strangelove. Next one I have here is the only David Lynch film in my collection, and really I think the only one that I've seen so far, and that is Blue Velvet. I saw this one last year for the first time. Really trippy movie here, but one I want to rewatch again, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger, bought the 4K of it. From 1986, we have Blue Velvet. And we have the Blu-ray of Do the Right Thing, amazing set here. This is a Spike Lee film from 1989. Really a little thicker than their usual stuff that they put out. Like I said, great box set, comes with a nice booklet. Heard nothing but great things about this. This will be a first time watch for me, but we have Do the Right Thing. Saw the trailer for this, and it really grabbed my attention. It's one that I really was excited to check out, but we have the 4K of I Know Where I'm Going. This is a film from 1945, so a little older film in the collection. Looks great. I checked it out, just popped it in just to check out and see what it looked like. I thought it looked really good, but we have I Know Where I'm Going on 4K. And the next one we have here is from 1968. It is Boris Karloff in Targets. This is directed by Peter Bogdanovich. I've heard really good things about this. Checked out the trailer, thought it looked really good. This will be a first time watch, but we have Targets. And we have another Peter Bogdanovich film. It's 4K, and I heard this is one of his best. We have The Last Picture Show. I also have Paper Moon, which I didn't pick up in this sale, but that was directed by him as well. So yeah, it seems like he's getting a lot of his films in the collection. I've heard great things about this. 4K looks amazing. I popped it in, checked it out to see what the picture quality looked like. It looked amazing, but from 1971, we have The Last Picture Show. Next one we have is from 2001. It is Coen Brothers, The Man Who Wasn't There. Popped it in, checked out the picture quality, and I thought the 4K looked amazing. Really excited for this one. I always like what Coen Brothers does. And Billy Bob Thornton, great actor. I've heard good things about this. This was one that came out earlier this year. It was also one that I had on my list. I knew I was going to pick up during this sale. Excited to get it. We have The Man Who Wasn't There. And this one, I was on the fence whether I was going to get it or not, but everyone has been talking about this one this year. And I went on Amazon to get it. It was sold out. I had to actually go through Barnes & Noble and order it offline because it wasn't in store anymore. But we have the Blu-ray of The Vanishing. Amazing artwork here on the front. Really like that. Very subtle, but really cool. But I've heard nothing but amazing things about this. And I know they did a American remake of this, but I heard this one is the best of them. This is a foreign language film, so it is in French and Dutch. But from 1988, we have what some are calling one of the scariest movies they've ever seen. We have The Vanishing. And finally, the last one in my collection that we have is actually a box set here, and it is Bruce Lee, his greatest hits. This one comes with The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, The Way of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon, and Game of Death. These are just in Blu-ray. Arrow did, I believe, all these films on 4K. They did a big chunky box set a few years ago. That one went really quick. Would love to have that one, but it's way out of my price range. But happy to have this one. We have Bruce Lee Greatest Hits box set. All right, guys, moving on to Arrow. And so Criterion did their 50% off sale at Barnes & Noble, and then Arrow turned around and did their 50% off sale right after. And I didn't pick up this during the sale. I had pre-ordered this one. But we have the Stranger Things box set. This is from Arrow Video. Of course, it's the Netflix hit show that they had. When this was announced, I was really excited for it. I like Stranger Things. It wasn't my favorite show ever, but I did enjoy it quite a bit. But just the fact that they were putting a huge hit like this on Netflix, and it was going to 4K, was amazing enough. But then they put the whole set through Arrow. It was a day one purchase for me. I immediately went on, pre-ordered it, got it in. It's an amazing set. I'm not gonna go through it and unbox it. There's several people out there who's already done that. But I mean, you're getting all your seasons. You're getting slip covers for all of them. You're getting a huge booklet inside. You're getting posters, art cards. It comes with another compartment here. It just has all kinds of different goodies and stuff that they added in. Great artwork here on the side. I love how it opens up. Kind of gives you something a little different here. Give you a sneak peek of what you're looking at. But yeah, just a really nice box set. Really love the design of this box. And you know, I watched the first episode. Looks amazing. Great job by Arrow as always on their picture quality. But this was an easy day one purchase for me. We have the Stranger Things box set, complete series on 4K. Continuing on with Arrow, one that just came out, picked it up the day it came out. I was really excited for this. Big Robert Duvall fan, and we have the outfit. This is just the Blu-ray of this, but this is a crime thriller from the early 70s. I want to say 1973, and I thought it was really good. I don't know really what I was expecting, but I don't know if it's what I was expecting or not, but I really enjoyed it. I would definitely say give it a shot if you hadn't checked it out. But we have the outfit. Next up, we have Poseidon. This is the early 2000s, one of the disaster films that came out. I believe Josh Lucas, Kurt Russell was in this. Wolfgang Peterson directed it. This is on 4K. This is one I've had in my list for a while. Didn't really see the need to pay full price for it, but if it ever went on sale, I would have grabbed it. Now was the time. I think I got it for $25, which not bad. Should be a fun disaster flick. Heard mixed reviews about it, but I'm looking forward to it. We have Poseidon. Next, we have one of my favorite films from the 90s, Michael Douglas in Falling Down. I've seen this movie countless times. Really great film here, and really excited that we got this, and through Arrow, made it even better. The only thing I would have said is maybe we should have got a chunky box set. That would have just been the icing on the cake. Nonetheless, really glad to have this one on 4K. Very excited to watch it again. We have Fallen Down. Next up, we have Wake in Fright. This is one that I was not interested in picking up when it was first announced. Heard good things about it, read reviews, took a chance on it. So this will be a first time watch for me, but we have the 4K of Wake in Fright. Next up, we have To Live and Die in LA. I had this originally on 4K through Kino Lorber. Really enjoyed it, but I didn't have a slipcover with it. Really wanted to try to get that slipcover, but it was just out of print. Saw that Arrow Video was putting this out on 4K. Loved the artwork here, and I knew the Arrow would just be even better than Kino. So I went ahead and double dipped, grabbed the 4K here. Watched it the other day. It's an amazing film. Really enjoyed it. Really cool, really slick thriller from the 80s. But highly recommend this one. If you hadn't seen this one, check it out. It's a great film, but we have To Live and Die in LA. Two more Arrow titles here for you. And this one was, it came out and then it went out of print really quickly, but we have Blue Thunder. I don't know why it went out of print so quickly, and it looked like it wasn't going to come back in print. And I believe just the other day, I saw at least Orbit DVD got in a bunch of copies. I'm not sure if they're still in stock or not, but I had already had mine, but glad to pick this one up. I got this one actually at Grindhouse Video when I went to Knoxville, Tennessee earlier this month. By the way, really great store. If you get a chance to go by there, check them out. That's an amazing store. Very modern looking inside. I mean, they have a great selection, one of the best selections I've ever seen from a physical media store. But they had copies of this. I was excited to grab it because, like I say, at the time I didn't think that I would be able to get it because it looked like it was out of print. Looks like it's trying to come back now, but we have the 4K of Blue Thunder. And finally, the last 4K that I got here is Soylent, or 4K from Arrow, I should say, is Soylent Green. I actually picked this one up from a physical media store that just opened right down the road from me. It's called pixelsandreels.com. If you guys haven't heard of them, I would highly encourage you to check them out. They're just getting started, but they sell boutique titles like Arrow, Criterion, and so they're just trying to get into the business here of selling physical media, and some really good stuff there. They also have used Blu-rays as well, and most of their used Blu-rays is $1.99. So if you're looking for some cheap Blu-rays to kind of add to your collection to help grow your collection, check them out. I'll put their link down in the description below. They're not paying me. They're not asking me to do anything. It's just really cool store, and I always try to support small businesses when I can. But it's pixelsandreels.com. Check them out. I picked this one up from their pricing is right on par with anywhere else that sells 4Ks and boutique titles. But looking forward to checking this one out. My last Arrow pickup for the month, we have Soylent Green. Moving on to, I only got one from Shout Factory, and I picked this one up at Barnes & Noble just the other day. They had a 40% sticker on it, 40% off sticker on it, and that is the Flintstones. This is a steel book, or as they call it, the Stone Book, which I thought was really cool. But really great looking steel book here. 40% off. I was an easy purchase for me. I don't think that you'll find that any cheaper anywhere else. I don't know if they was actually meaning to have it for 40% off, because when I took it up to the register, it rang up regular price, but she said because it had the sticker on it, she would give it to me. I think I got it for about 27 bucks. Great looking steel book here. Popped it in, 4K, looks really good. Really excited to have this one, a 90s classic here from 1994. We have the Flintstones. We have two from Scream Factory. The first one is, I believe this is a 1996, so another 90s film here, but we have The Craft. This one came out a few years ago from Scream Factory. Been wanting to pick it up, found a good price for it on eBay, pulled the trigger. Looking forward to checking this one out again. From 1996, we have The Craft. And the other Scream Factory title we have, adding to my Christmas horror movies, we have Silent Night, Deadly Night. Never seen this one, heard good things. Looking forward to checking it out during the holiday season. We have the 4K of Silent Night, Deadly Night. We have one from Kino Lorber. Love Kino Lorber. Only picked one up, though, during month of July, and that is an eBay pickup of Breaking In. Heard good things about this. I believe somebody else recommended this one. Said, give it a try. I heard Burt Reynolds was in it. That was an easy pickup for me. I love Burt Reynolds. It's from 1989. Seemed like a pretty cool film here. It'll be a first time watch for me. We have Breaking In. I enjoy collecting the Warner Brothers archive collections. I got one this month, and that is Driving Miss Daisy. Love this film. I've seen this numerous times. One of Morgan Freeman's best performances here. Jessica Tandy's in this as well. Just fantastic movie. I believe it won Best Picture from 1989. We have Driving Miss Daisy. We have one here from Synapse Films, and we have Prom Night on 4K, and this great looking artwork here that they did on this, kind of like a hard, not a chunky box set, but just a rigid slipcase here. Great artwork there. Maybe a contender for artwork of the year in my opinion. Looks fantastic. I know a lot of people are really excited when this was announced, myself included. Never seen this one, so it'll be a first time watch, but I have the 4K of Prom Night. During the sale of the 50% off for Arrow at Barnes & Noble, they're also doing a 40% off sale for Mill Creek titles. And so I picked two up. I got both of these for less than $10. First one I have here is The Fan. This is Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro. I remember this one from the 90s. I hadn't seen it in a long time, but I remember it being pretty good. Love their retro VHS slipcovers that they're doing here. And like I say, all of these are 40% off right now at Barnes & Noble. So check them out. Some really fun titles here. Really enjoyed this one. We have The Fan. And childhood staple for me, one I watched continuously. We have Problem Child. Again, that retro VHS slipcover. Really cool here. This is not a great film by any means, but there's a lot of nostalgia here, and one that I really enjoyed growing up. But we have Problem Child. And finally, we have some just some catalog titles that I picked up. Told you guys that pixelsandreels.com had a they have very cheap Blu-rays for $1.99. One that I picked up from them is Absolute Power. This is Clint Eastwood. I remember seeing this one years ago and really thought this was a really fantastic film. I hadn't seen it in many years, so for $1.99, I was excited to revisit this one, but we have Absolute Power. Another one I picked up from Pixels and Reels is Chef. This one came out just a few years ago. One of the best films I've seen from the past 20 years. Really fantastic cast here, great story. Yeah, this is an easy rewatchable film here. Another one I picked up for $1.99. Can't beat it. Came with the slip. Check them out, pixelsandreels.com. They got some good stuff. I was able to pick up Chef. I told you guys I went to Knoxville, Tennessee, and I actually went to, I think it's called Fanboy Expo. And one of the people I was excited to meet there at the convention was Linda Hamilton. So I was trying to go through and look at her filmography, see if there was anything of hers I hadn't seen. And I ran across a film called Silent Fall from the early 90s that I hadn't seen. So I wanted to check that out. So I picked up this double pack. It came with Imaginary Crimes and Silent Fall. I've seen Silent Fall, hadn't seen Imaginary Crimes yet, but I got this one for, I think it was less than $10 on Amazon. Decent movie. I thought it was really good. I was able to check that out and actually talk to her about this film for a little bit. But great experience meeting her. And so this month we got the double pack of Imaginary Crimes and Silent Fall. And the last one that we picked up for the month, Burt Reynolds in Sharky's Machine. Like I told you earlier, I'm a big Burt Reynolds fan, so I was excited to get this one in. We have Sharky's Machine. And that's it, guys. That is the haul for July. A lot of Criterions, obviously. Some Arrow stuff. Scream Factory, Shout Factory. Some good stuff. It was a really good month. I'll probably not go quite as hard as far as buying stuff in August. Kind of take it a little easier. But really great month. Really exciting announcements, and looking forward to seeing what the rest of the year holds. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.